Ireland, of course, is a signatory to the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, but today what we're really focusing on is to highlight the rights of persons with disabilities, and in particular looking at migrants who live with disabilities. I think all migrants have a very unique set of challenges and opportunities when they move to a new country. We have to remember that persons who live with disability who are also migrants face a unique set of challenges that we need to focus on. One of the things that we have to recognise is that we often don't know enough about what those challenges are and how various migrants respond to those challenges. So the Irish Embassy here in South Africa is working with IOM in a partnership to try and build some evidence and understanding of how persons with disabilities who are migrants in South Africa, how they're coping and dealing with their experience of accessing services and living with their disabilities in this society. The University of Wits is also cooperating in this research, and we're hoping from this to be able to provide an insight into people's real lives, real experiences, and that those will eventually find their way into policy and programme responses to ensure that migrants who are living with disabilities are still able to reach their full potential here in South Africa.
Today, we observe the UN International Day for Persons Living with Disabilities, drawing special attention to the plight of this marginalized population. People living with disabilities face economic, social, and environmental adversities. Their vulnerability becomes even more heightened when they happen to be migrants. In the heart of the work of the International Organization for Migration sits the commitment to protect vulnerable groups with the aim of reducing their risk to violence, exploitation, disease, and abuse. We achieve this through tailored projects in coordination with the Government of South Africa and partners, aimed at promoting their rights, responding to the specific needs, advocating for access to services, and highlighting the need for in-depth research. However, with little or no evidence-based data providing insight into this population, it becomes a complex intervention to respond effectively. It presents challenges to governments and international bodies for inclusive planning and policy development. It is for this reason that IOM, together with its donor, the Government of Ireland, have embarked on a study to provide evidence on migration and disability to advocate for the inclusion in policy, decision, and programs. We also recognize the progressive work of the South African government in this thematic area as we join hands in building a South Africa inclusive of disability rights. Thank you very much.